In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use perspective warp in Photoshop. Start by opening Adobe Photoshop and loading the image you want to work with. Identify and select the layer you plan to adjust. Maybe it's a poster, a painting, or any element you want to match to the angle of a wall or a window. Keeping your layers organized from the start will make everything smoother. Next, convert that layer to a smart object. Right-click the selected layer and choose Convert to Smart Object. This is important because it keeps your edits non-destructive. In other words, you can come back later, tweak the warp, or even remove it without degrading the original pixels. It gives you flexibility and preserves quality, which is exactly what you want when working with perspective corrections. With the smart object selected, duplicate it. On Windows, press Ctrl+J. On Mac, press Command+J. Make sure the duplicated layer is the one that's active. Having a duplicate creates a safety net and lets you compare before and after or adjust without losing your groundwork. Now go to the Edit menu and choose Perspective Warp. A grid interface appears over your image, and you'll be in the Layout phase. Click on the image to place your first grid, often called a plane. Drag the corner handles of that plane so its edges follow the real-world lines of the surface you're matching. Think the vertical and horizontal edges of a wall, window frame, or table. If the object spans multiple angles, add a second plane by clicking again and snap it to the first one so they share an edge. Align these planes carefully. The more accurately they match the true perspective lines in your photo, the more convincing the result will be. When your planes are in place, switch from layout to warp using the button in the top options bar. Now you can adjust the anchor points and edges to fine-tune how your layer conforms to the scene. Nudge the corners, straighten edges, and make sure lines that should be parallel in the image look parallel on your layer. Take your time here. Small adjustments make a big difference, and a natural look is the goal. When you're satisfied, press Enter or Return to apply the perspective warp. If needed, resize or reposition the object so it sits perfectly in the scene, then zoom out and review the overall result. Check that the angles feel consistent and the item visually belongs. And that's it. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more Photoshop tips and tutorials.